Hello, boys and squirrels, and welcome to Brewtal Legends, Episode 1, The Quest to Becoming Beer, Cicerones. Or at least that's how I think you say it. I'm not 100% on how that is pronounced at all. So if you're not familiar with the Beer Cicerone name, title, this is a trained professional working in the hospitality and alcoholic beverage industry who specializes in the service and knowledge of beer. This is quoted from Wikipedia. I just pulled up something quick so that I could just give a breakdown as to what that is exactly, because I honestly had no idea what this was until I was introduced to this by my partner, and we're doing it. We're going to become beer cicerones. I am Steven, otherwise known as WTF Mr. Whiskers. My partner is Amazing Spider Matt. He's definitely much, much better on the ears and better on the eyes. So I do apologize to those who have high expectations listening to this, and I'm going to let you down. We're coming out with videos and it's just going to be a bummer for you. I'm sorry. This is just how it is. But on to what we are. We are Brewtal Legends. We have the brews, doing reviews, and answering cues. Trying to do this whole new project going on. You know, there's tons of them out there, but we're going to jump on this train, okay? We're going to provide our opinion on the very, very delicious beers from anywhere and everywhere we can get them from. We're going to do local testings. We're going to do testings. We're not testing any beer. I don't even know how you do that. We're going to do local tastings, and we're going to do tastings from everywhere else. Definitely doing our best to provide as much variety as possible. We're definitely going to do our best to keep this consistent, but in order to keep this consistent, we need as much people listening to this. So if you can, please, please, please like and subscribe. Tell your friends, tell your mom, tell everyone that you want that Brewtal Legends is here, and we're here to stay. So on to what we're talking about. So right now I'm not going to do any kind of beer review. I am drinking very cheap beer at this moment, and it doesn't need a review. If you're paying, less than $2 for beer, I don't think that needs a review. This is just party beer. This is something that you just take to a party, like the wine with the wine on there. You just take that to the party, so you know that you didn't spend that much. And if nobody drinks it, you could still take it home. Who's going to judge you? Anyway, so other than that, we're definitely going to do tons of reviews, from movies, video games, anything we can get into. We definitely want to express our love for comics, our love for all these superhero stuff coming out. That sounds weird too. I'm not really that kind of Kevin Smith type. That is the Amazing Spider-Man. So you're definitely gonna get a whole earload from him of his awesome opinions, and then you're gonna have to listen to my worst ideas in the world, and that's just something that you have to put up with. I mean, you made it this far into this discussion, so why not push a little further? At this moment, Amazing Spider-Man is playing Resident Evil 2, the amazing, fun remake that was just released. I want to say like 2-3 days ago, depending on the early release. I'm not entirely too sure if there was an early release or not. I'll have to ask Amazing Spider-Man when he shows up on that one. But yeah, it's definitely a very fun game. I grew up playing that on the Nintendo 64. I do know most people ended up playing that on the original PlayStation, but N64 is where it's at. I'm sorry guys, but if you hit me with PS2, I'll go there. But come on, N64 to original PlayStation, that's just come on. Really? So we're definitely going to hear more about Resident Evil 2 a little later on. A little later on when we can get the opportunity to get Amazing Spider-Man in here. Um, I, of course, am waiting for the highly anticipated game Kingdom Hearts 3. This game is just I'm dying for this damn thing to come out already. It's been years. I've I've waited for this game since elementary school, and there's just talk back and forth of what was the delay from either discussions of are we able to get this in, are we able to do that, and not moving forward until they get that answer to being told we want to keep up with the gaming industry. Everything that we're coming out with, there's newer, better stuff that seems to just surpass that. So they wanted to bring it up at a time that seemed reasonable and just meeting pretty much the levels that every game is coming out with. So I like that idea a lot more because it definitely gives you know that feel of like they definitely do care enough for how long this took. We of course had the prequels, all those side games coming out, which were fun, but it just it didn't catch. You know, it's kind of weird to have to explain that. It's kind of weird because even though those games were fun, it wasn't Kingdom Hearts 3. And I remember getting um, magazines, all kinds of information on this game being discussed and being able to play it. So just that anticipation of it finally coming out when they finally said this is happening, just that was complete mind blow. That was just beyond insane and crazy. And it's even crazier knowing that this game is coming out tomorrow at 9 where I am. It's probably coming out sooner for all of you. I am doing my damn best to avoid every and anything that has Kingdom Hearts 3 in its title. That is, I don't need any spoilers. I don't need to watch that opening cinematic. I am waiting for the game to officially come out and then go from there because I think that that's what makes it more special. I of course did hear the song with Skrillex, um, which wasn't bad, but I mean this is not topping Sanctuary, but it's gosh, it's just insane knowing that this game is finally here. Um, but yeah, hoping that I really have no expectation for this game other than to just sit down and enjoy it. So when everything's all settled, I get my gameplay in. I'll be more than happy to go and share my opinion towards it and go from there. So sorry about that very long rant. I just wanted to go and get that out of the way. So on to our questions. We of course will be answering just unusual questions or questions that involve with what would we think. This is something that we want to keep fun. So we're definitely not going to get into politics or anything ridiculous like that. We're drinking, so we want to enjoy that time. We don't want to be discussing what's happening somewhere else or what's happening here. Even though this news is important, this is going to be a fun channel. We don't want to get involved with anything that seems to be a buzzkill, because being a buzzkill while you're drinking is literally the worst, especially when you're drunk. It's there's no coming back from that. Doesn't matter how much you drink. It's just you're done. Enough. So uh, anyway, of course we'll go ahead and if we do run into any kind of barricade or any kind of barriers that would prevent us from finding any questions that seem as though they, you know, I don't know, just kind of repeat itself or just not really doing it for us, we'll certainly take any suggestions in the comments. So definitely comment as much as you can, and we'll do our best. If it seems fun and tasteful, we'll definitely going to try it out. But as for this is probably one of many kind of podcast like recordings that we'll go ahead and do. I certainly am not going to be doing it alone. I'm just drinking right now and got bored, so wanted to go and kick this in the butt, give you guys a little taste as to what's coming up. But yeah, I really hope whoever's listening to this, if you could please like and share this, subscribe if you want. Definitely that will help us. This is something that we would love to go ahead and do continually, or at least more often. But in order to go ahead and do that, we definitely need some traffic going on. So the more you help us, the more we can go ahead and provide you with all the fun reviews and anything else that, you know, me and my partner can provide. So I do apologize for the dumb song at the beginning. If that gets thrown in there, that was just something quick, but I enjoyed it. So suck it up. Anyway, thank you all once again for being here. If you'd like to leave a comment, go ahead and do so. Definitely leave whatever. I really don't care. This is a channel for fun. We're drinking, doing our thing. And yeah, thank you for listening. You all stay brutal, because we are legends. And I don't know where I'm going with this. It's just going on. It's happening. This is it. Is this done? Is it? Is it? I don't know. Just gonna go ahead and type some stuff. Here we go. Is it done? I don't think so. No. Is it done? Yeah, it is.